Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
It's exactly the same thing with career. Many times we assume that there are few career options. Many times we assume that how many entrance exams we have? You have got NEET,
Yes.
JEE, any other entrances? Sorry? CET. Yes. Then UPSC. Yes. Now tell me the entrance exams you can write after your PU. CET you told me, NEET you told me, JEE you told me. More than this, are there any entrances available? Yes. There are plethora of options, not only in engineering and medicine, but with entrances available. CUE is there, NAPA design entrance is there, ISER the pure science entrance is there. There are many exams that we still think that doesn't exist. And I know, parents, we want our students, I hope few of you want to study them abroad. Yes or no? Many think that we need to send them abroad. And how many of you are aware that there are around 100 plus scholarships available for Indian students to study for free? You study for free. You don't need to pay anything. Are you aware of SAT, Scholastic Aptitude Test, which you can write in your PhD? And if you have a good score in SAT, you get 100% free waiver to study in US. Which country? Yes. And my third question, how will you find the scholarships now? Will you go to office by office? We have a new collector DC office here, right? You go to DC office by DC office to find the scholarships. Is there a way to find the scholarship? Hello?
Hi.
Is there a way to apply for bank loan? The problem is when we think about career, we need many times our financial things are not good. Like we need a bank loan. Do we need to visit the bank now to apply for education loan? Yes or no? It is no. You don't need to visit the bank first. There is a portal that is by Government of India called Vidya Lakshmi. You can apply there. Then only once it is a second for the final process, you need to apply for the bank. Or you need to approach the bank. And if you want to see the scholarships available, there is something called scholarships.gov.in, National Scholarships Portal, which each and every scholarship is mentioned. And there is something called Merit and Means Scholarship, which gives you a 50% fee waiver for your degree programs. And over and above, I hope this question I have asked you last time, how many registered job profiles are there? In the world, how many job profiles are there? Registered job profiles? More than a billion? See, there are around 3 lakh plus registered job profiles currently we have in the world. And there are around 50,000 plus career paths. And how many are we aware of? Aware of 20? 30 or 30, 40 max is what we are aware of. Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
My dear friends, that's the first thing I want you to be open. Be open. Be open. There are many things happening in India and around the world. Be open and go beyond. Go beyond. Then only you will be becoming future ready. So the first point I want to make you understand and aware to become future ready, to get a best career, is like go beyond, think beyond, and have an awareness about what's happening in the world. Clear? Shall I go ahead? Hi?
Hello.
Hi?
Hello.
Yeah. So, this is the first point I want to make. Think beyond, invisible, and go beyond. Go beyond, impossible. Now, when you think about the career options, there are different profiles that we are not even aware of, or less even we are not, we don't give that much importance. I hope I have told this to you last time. Morning you had tea. We had tea in the morning. Was it a good tea? Was it a good tea? Or bad tea? Good tea. And there is a job profile called tea taster who actually drinks 30-40 tea every day and tells which tea is good, which tea is bad. And there is a specific course and colleges which teaches you tea tasting. And the average salary, median salary of India in tea taster is around 10 lakhs per annum, which is around 60 to 70,000 per month. Your job is to drink. So there are options. Unique like this, we will try to discuss as soon as we can. Now, can you read that? The best. Let me ask my dear parents. We want the best course for the children, right? Yes? We want them to study a best course and they want to get into a best career and they need to get into a best college. You agree with me? Yes? We need the best for our children. Nothing less than the best. We need the best career for our children. Let me rewind this word of best. Is there anything called the best career in the world? Is there anything called the best career in the world? I want you to think about it. Is there something called the best career in the world or right career in the world? Is there something called best career or right career? Can I give you some statistics? Mangalore is very famous for doctors, medical colleges. My wife is also a doctor. We are from Kerala. She did her PG in father. Now she is teaching in Yernagoya. Now, when you look at the best career, why do we need the best? We need jobs, we need money, and we need to go abroad. And we above need a happy. I hope this is what you want with your students. They want to be happy in their life. Now when they become happy in their life, they want to become happy in their life, the most important decision becomes career decision. Now once your career is right, will you get job? Will you get job? Yes. Will you get money? Yes. Will you be able to go abroad? Yes. So the right decision becomes your career decision. Now the problem is, many times we are not very serious about career decision. Am I right? Hello? Am I right? No. Let me just ask you, before going for a movie, check the reviews. We check how the movie is. We call at least 2-3 people to understand how the movie is. Then we go for the movie. Even before we go out for food, we check how the food is, how the hotel is, everything. But before taking the most important decision in our life, career decision, how much effort we are putting is question number 1. How much effort we are putting? Many times we go with the flow. Right? Now, trending is AI, engineering. We want everybody to become engineering. Yesterday there was a news by Karnataka Examination Authority. In all government colleges, they have reduced the fee by 50% in all the core branches of engineering. Civil and mechanical, electrical, all the core branches, they have reduced the fee by 50% because they see that students will not join for it. Now what happens is that many times we are not serious about the career decision. We want this decision happen, we'll go by instinct and we'll see later. After 10, if you take science, you get all the options, you go for PU science. Am I right? After PU science, we'll think, everybody is going for this, I am also going for this. That is where we are going wrong. Hello? Hi. Hello? Hi. Now, my next point is like, now currently, do you think that getting a degree will give you a job? This is the data of medical students, the best career. In last few years, 1,200 medical students have been dropped out. And around faced emotional breakdown. So the so-called toughest exam mean after preparing, getting into this, they are not able to continue. Or that best career, many times, they are not able to fulfill. Now another interesting thing is like 49% of the current youth is unemployable. How much percent is unemployable?
49%.
Basically means 1 out of 2 who are coming out of the college is not able to get a job. And do you think that getting a BTech will give you a job? Hello? Getting a BTech will give you a job? Now, that any skill will have a something. 80% of the engineers do not possess required skills. That's a reality now. Good college will give a job. Get into which is the best college for engineering? IIT. IIT is the best college for engineering. And last year, what happened was like 38% of the IITs remained unplaced. Hello? Hello? So 40% of the people in the IIT itself are not placed. So does it mean that there are no jobs available? Why our students are not getting jobs? Because there are no jobs available. Is that right? Is that right? No. Last year itself, around 3.5 million jobs, around 35 lakh jobs remained vacant. How many jobs remain vacant? 35 lakh jobs remain vacant. Then the question becomes, why so? Why so? Skill is one thing. Lack of information, very good sir. Skill we taught, lack of information we taught. Any other thing? Why people are not getting jobs? Or even though in the best of the best colleges, see, I am not against studying in good colleges by the way. Studying in a very good college. I am not saying colleges are wrong. But what happens is that there is not right career that we are choosing. So why so? Because people are going into the traditional job options and 93% of the students know only 7 career options. This is a survey that we had, with not pan-India level, in classes with age from 13 to 24. 93% of the students know only 7 career options. And they go into the same career options, it becomes very difficult for them to get into a career or get into a job. So what we need to think about is like getting into the right career, right course and right college. I'll tell you why. Something that is best for me might not be best for you. Something that is good for me will not be good for you. If I am to become a person who is very good at interacting with people, you will be a person who will be very good at working with the machines. So there is a space for everyone in this world. There is a space. Do we need good teachers? Do we require good teachers? There is a famous quote by Amir Khan, which was in the news recently. If there is a doctor who is doing a mistake, he might affect 10 or 20 patients. One engineer doing a mistake might affect even one of the appliances. One teacher doing a mistake will affect the whole generation. Do we need good teachers?
Yes.
We require good teachers. We require good doctors. We require good engineers. We require good management people. We require good agri-business people. We require good event managers. We require good CAs. We require good actuaries. We require good sales and marketing people. We need good HR people. We need good dancers. We need good performers. We need good sports people. And we need to look for the right. So whether this course is right for me, whether this career is right for me, whether this college is right for me. What if the college is really good and course is bad? What if the college is bad and the course is really good? Will any college in the world tell that we are a bad college? Will any college will tell you come join the course, you will not get a job? Everybody in the world tell you study this, you will get a job. And every seat, every people who are approaching you are either marketing people or admission agents, which are very prevalent in Bangalore. And they will say you study this, the day you get out of the college you will get a job. That's what everyone says. But among this, how will we find the right is the challenge. That is what as an organization, Drawing Career is also trying to do. We are not admission consultants, we are not agents. We want the students to go to the right career which they want. That's exactly what we do. And we'll tell you and we'll give you much more awareness about it. Are you clear, Brilliant? Hello? Hi. Become very serious, hello? Hi. Shall we go ahead? Yes. Now, there is an interesting thing that has come. Can you read the students? Future of Job Report. This is by World Economic Forum. It is a future of jobs report for the next 5 years. Why I took this report? Because the first question that you have in your mind is related to AI. Am I right? Because of AI, will we lose jobs? You have this in your mind? Because of AI, what our students should study? What our generations should study? With AI, will people lose job? The answer is absolutely yes. There are few sets of people, few skill sets that will lose job because of AI. But if you look at the total number of jobs, will it increase or decrease? I'll give you the data. So this is for the next 5 years by World Economic Forum. What happens? Now this is very important. Can you read? Everyone read this? 40% of the skills will be outdated by in the next 5 years. So whatever you are learning now, 40% of it might get outdated. So the first and foremost thing, my dear parents, you want to tell the children is like adaptability. What is that? Adaptability. This PPT is also made in Canva, which is having an AI prompt. I give an AI prompt, it will make the PPT for you. It will give you the design. So there are certain skills, but again it requires a human brain to think and get what is best, what is right. So the first point, every student might be aware is like adaptability. What's the first point? Adaptability. We should be adaptable to the changes, otherwise we will go on. And another very critical data. Can you read this? Analytical thinking remains the most sought after skill. If you are going for jobs, if you are going for career, the most sought after skill is analytical thinking skill, not the knowledge of computers. Now, knowledge of computers is mandatory. You need to have a knowledge of computers, which is mandatory. But more than that, people are looking at people with analytical thinking. Now, this is what I want you to read. Can you read this, please? By 2030, we will see a net addition of how much percentage? 7% will be added. So the number of jobs will be increased or decreased? Increased. So no need to worry first. The number of jobs and opportunities are going to increase, but there are certain people who will lose the job and others will gain it as well. Can I go ahead? Hello? Yeah. Now, these are the fastest growing jobs in the next 5 years. These are the fastest growing jobs. Big data specialist, fintech, we'll discuss about fintech, AI machine learning specialist, software application developer, data management, data warehousing are the fastest growing jobs in I'll discuss in detail, don't worry about it. What's the fastest declining job? What's the first job?
Postal service.
Clerical job will decrease. Second job? Bank tellers. Third job? Data entry. Fourth? Cashier and ticket clerks. Fifth is administrative. So the jobs related to it, the basic clerical work, administrative work may decline, which we are aware of. Now, what are the largest growing jobs in India? What's the first job? Exciting? The largest growing jobs in India is farm worker. I'll tell you more about it. Now, let's explore some of the career options. And I want you people to think on it and answer me the question. There is a spending category in India that is for 10 lakh crore, and all the career options related to it are on high rise. Hello? I want the parents to answer first. Now let's explore some of the career options which you can think as out of the box options. So my question to you is like, there is a spending category in India about 10 lakh crore. What is it? Sorry, ma'am? Very good, ma'am. What's your name? Give her a good hand. You know what is the spending category that is for 10 lakh crore? It is nothing but wedding. Now it appeared in New York Times, not your Indian newspaper. Indian weddings are having a spending capacity of 10 lakh crore. Why I told you this? All the career options related to wedding, event management, wedding planning, cosmetologist, beautician, even the apparel design, dress design, all are on high rise. And there are colleges in India which teaches you wedding planning. There's a course in wedding planning. There's a course in event management. And will you go to the beautician or beautician will come to you? We go to beautician. For my marriage, my wife went at 5 a.m. in the early morning. But that's the case with almost everyone. Now, if you are interested in these domains, there are specific courses to help you gain a big momentum. Though there are lots of career options related to it. And do you know what's the average spend of Indian marriage for a BPL family? There's something called BPL in India, right? Below poverty line. There's a data available with government of India. How much they spend for marriages in BPL category? Can you tell me that? BPL people, basically considers poor people. They spend an average to 5 to 7 lakhs per marriage. When it comes to above poverty line, it shoots up to 20 to 30 lakhs. And that's what 10 lakhs. You remember after food and grocery, this is the largest spending category. So think about the job opportunities, career opportunities in the field. Now, what is this? Data science. Now data is the future, or currently data is ruling you. Yes or no? Hello? Hello? So the data engineer, data analyst, AI, all things related to data is on high rise. And my dear young students, you should have the understanding of analyzing data. Let me ask you one simple question. What is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4? What is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4? What's the answer? 3 by 4. Right? How did you get it? LCM of 2 and 4. 4 to become 2 is 2 and 4 to become 4 is 1. 2 plus 1, 3, 3 by 4. Ask your parents what is 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4. They will tell 1 by 2 is half. Am I right? 1 by 4 is quarter. Half plus quarter should give me That is where in the area of data people are going wrong. The data should be interpreted. We should be able to derive stories out of data. Then only you will be able to get a good career. And all the career options in data and data science are on high rise. And my dear young students, you should have a fair understanding of data if you want to go ahead. And when you say data, it is not 1 plus 1, 2. How you interpret the data? How you interpret it? How you visualize it makes a key. And again, data science. There is a program by IIT Madras in BSc Data Science. Irrespective of your age, you can join the program. Online program. You can pursue it as an add-on program with your PU or with your degree. And there are many online courses in data science as well where you can pursue. And when it comes to data, let me just ask you. You told me one of the best colleges in technology is IITs. One of the best colleges in management. Technology is IIT. What is the best college in management? IIM. I studied in IIM Kozhikode, which is ranked number 3 in India. Now, normally, how will you get into IIM? After your PU, after your graduation, you prepare something called CAT, right? You know CAT? Common Admission CAT, and you appear for it, then you get into IIM. Is there a way to get into IIM after your PU? Hello? If you want to study the best management schools in India, is there a way to get in after your PU? How? Now please be aware of this. There is something called another entrance called IPMAT. IPMAT, which you can write after your PU, Integrated Program Management Aptitude Test, where you can pursue your BBA and MBA in IIMs. There is another program called BMS, Bachelor of Management Science. Again, you can pursue after your PU. And now, my dear parents, the degrees have become interdisciplinary. If you like one subject from other, you can definitely take it. And these BMS programs in IIMs, 4-year program, after 2 years, if they want to start the business, they can stop studying, go and start the business. If the business is successful, they are free to come back. If the business is not successful after a few years, they can come back and complete the degree. Not from the same IIM anywhere in India. There is something called credit back system that is by government now. So there's a flexible options are there in all degree programs. Hello? Hello? So please make a note of it. After I will give you, I can share the data with you also. So PU, there is an option to get into IIMs as well. Sports. How many of you interested in sports? Raise your hands. Interested in sports, raise your hands. Very good, very good. Hands down. Now my question to dear parents. Will we send our kids to sports careers? Give me a genuine answer. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
No. No one's answer from them. And do you people really want to get into sports career?
Yes.
Hello?
Hi.
Now, your kid is playing cricket every day. Hey, now listen, hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Now I want to address a very serious thing. My daughter or son is playing cricket every week or football every week. And weekly once he will get a sixer. Weekly once he will get a sixer or weekly once he will score a goal. Does it mean that he has a career in sports? No, I have a daughter. She is just 4 years old. Now we are still worried about her career which will happen after 10-15 years. Right? You agree with me? Now, if you asked this question of sports to me around 5 or 10 years back, I would have said it's a very risky thing to get a career in sports. But currently, if you look at it, it is not about the play or the sports you play. There are a lot of options related to sports. There is a course called stadium management. where you need to manage the stadium. With ISL, IPL, all these leagues, you know how many matches are happening. This course is there in Bangalore, and one of my friends, cousin, he has undergone this course. He's getting a salary of around 175 to 80,000 per month after this course. The course is stadium management. There is something called performance manager, performance analysis, where you need the knowledge of sports, but you are helping the sports people to analyze the data. There are courses, even in Manipur you get courses in sports analysis, performance management, sports medicine, all areas related to sports. And fortunately or unfortunately, you know Kolkata Knight Riders?
Yes.
Their chief of sports medicine is from Bangalore. So there are options in sports related to sports, managing sports, events, everything, and there are programs for it, there are degrees for it, there are opportunities for this. And anybody working here in the public sector? Any of the parents working in the public sector? Very good, man. Which? Miscom. Very good, man. Now all these public sector enterprises have something called a sports quota. They have something called a sports quota. To get into sports quota, you should be at the national level of any of the sports. Railways has, MRPL has, MESCOM has, SBI has. All the banks and public sector organizations have something called sports quota. And you can join there, you will get the salary, but you think you can play. So if you are serious about sports, there are many options you can consider other than just playing. Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
Hi.
Now, next thing I want to. What is this?
Actually.
What do you mean by actualist? Or who is an actualist? Yeah, tell me who is an actualist? Did I tell you this last time? No. Then who is an actress? Who can tell me who is an actress? I'm sorry? I'm not an actress. Not an sorry. Yeah, it requires mathematical skill, but yeah.
Insurance agent.
Not insurance agent. And I'll tell you what? The starting salary of an actuary in India is 1 lakh per month. Starting salary. And you don't need a degree as such to be an actuary in India. Who's an actuary? Business, no? Not business consultants. I'll tell you what. You all take insurance policies. Hello?
Hi.
You all take insurance policies? Actuaries are the people who actually decide the premium of your policies. You have heard about CA?
Yes.
Chartered Accountant, CWA, Cost per Accountant, CS Company Secretary. Like that, there is a society called Indian Actuaries of India. You can write that exam to become an actuary. It essentially requires a BU in science or commerce is better. After that, you can write the exam. And there are many people who do this integrated along with their BCO programs. And once you become actuarian, this is what you are doing. So there are options like this which is available for you. And what is this? What is geriatric care? What is geriatric care? Care elderly people. Now, if you look at in India and globally, the number of elderly people are increasing or decreasing? Increasing. Now, all the job roles related to tertiary care are on high demand. The paramedical or allied health. In India, there is something technically speaking, there is no concept of paramedical in India. We call it allied health science. Now, allied health sciences, even the psychiatrists, psychologists, dietitians, pediatricians, practitioners, OTs, occupational therapists, speech and hearing specialists are all high prices because that area is a big moving area where the number of people are. What is this? What is this? Fintech. What is a fintech? Financial technology. My dear parents, tell me an example of fintech. Give an example of fintech product that you are using. Give an example of fintech product, my dear students. Every day, in that now you are using this. Huh? Google Pay, Phone Pay, Razor Pay. All these are examples of fintech product, and all these are available from childhood. Yes or no? Was it even existed 5 years before? Never ever. Now, if we don't have cash, we give Google Pay. Now, still there is a huge scope in India. There are lots of people in India still they are not using any of the technology products. There is a huge scope in the financial technology products platform. In there, two types of people required in fintech companies. First set of people are like either we use science, you require engineering, data science, engineering, computer science to write the codes and all. Second kind of people are the people who in the PU commerce, where you require analysis of banking knowledge and the understanding of the data and the mathematical aspects also. And you have all heard about MFs, mutual fund. Yes. What's the population of India? What's the population of India? What do you think?
3.1.
In India, the average population of India currently is around 150 crore. In that, only 10 crore people still have the mutual fund accounts. 90% are still left. Think about the fintech product growth. You heard about Serosa, Upstocks, Glow. A lot of companies coming up. Still, it will come up in the financial sector like credit, handout, because the sector will be again moving high. What is this? Fitness and wellness. We want everyone now to be fit. Right? Now I went to 3 gyms in Bangalore, given full money, still I am like this. Still I will give money in the next gym. And if you look at your Instagram or YouTube channels, you see a lot of courses, yoga courses, online meditation, that meditation, this meditation, wellness programs, Ayush programs. Why? Because fitness and wellness is very trendy now. And if you look at, there are specific courses that teaches you to be fit. Like, it can be cosmetology, yoga practitioner, gym trainer, personal trainer, even training on different muscles for different people, training the sports people. There are a lot of opportunities in this fitness and wellness. And there are specific courses also, if you are interested to build a career there. What is this? Agri-tech. What is agri-tech? Agriculture technology. And the government of Karnataka now also give a huge importance on this agriculture technology. We get lot of incentives, and we have very low land now, we require more production. And there is something called agri-business management. Have you heard about this term? If you have a management degree in agri-business, there are a lot of corporates including Marico, Tata, HUL will hire professionals from agri-business management. Huge scope now. What is this? Government jobs. You have heard something about UPSC? What's the application fee for girls to write UPSC? In UPSC, how many services are there? There are around 24 services, including Indian Administrative Service, Indian Revenue Service, Indian Foreign Service, etc. Foreign Service prelims is same, these are different. Now, in all these services, for girls is 0 to write the UPSC exam. And for boys, if you clear the prelims, mains, interview, training, coaching, food, everything is free. And every year there is something called combined graduate level exam that is happening, which you can get into Intelligence Bureau, GST, Delhi Police, all these kind of prestigious organizations. So government jobs, and I do feel like people from Dakshina Kannada are still behind in getting into government jobs. And there are a lot of reservations also available there. Please utilize. You have heard about KAS, Karnataka Administrative Service? This is predominantly a civil service of the state of Karnataka. And if you are 5 years in service in KAS, you get an IAS degree. You get IAS, you can promote as IAS also in 5 to 10 years. So there are great options in government jobs. So, can you give the answer for this question?
Two. Right to me.
What's the answer for this? It's again a Karnataka PSC question. The answer is
Two.
how many T's is that? Answer is
Two.
very good. Now, how to?
Decide.
In the next 10 minutes, we are going to think on how to decide and how, as an organization, Brownfield Career can help you in taking this decision. Hello?
Bye.
Now, how will we decide which career to choose? It's a very complicated question. And I said it will be $1 million question. If you have any answer for this question, that's it. And for the sisters and fathers, they say, we choose a vocation. You have chosen a vocation. I do really feel like the career is also like a vocation. Choose one and be that. It's a very, very complex decision. How will you decide it? Now,
how to become a merchant. What about your personal ambition? You're just 11 years, 6 months old. What do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to become the youngest world system.
You want to become the youngest world chess champion, yeah? Champion, world champion. World champion.
he was in news very recently.
Yes.
And both of his parents are doctors. Good that he did not join the English coaching center. That we got it. Now, you look at the people whom have crafted the history. You know what these people know? Sachin Tendulkar, Sunita Williams, Ratan Tata was a businessman. The entire world was crying when he died. Who is that? Who is she? Who is she? Indira Louis. And this is Abdul Kalam. And do you know what? This most celebrated President Abdul Kalam from Tamil Nadu has a relation with a developed country called Switzerland. There's a relation between Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam sir and Switzerland. And do you know the relation? The day Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam landed in Switzerland is the National Science Day of Switzerland. The day our poor president or our celebrated missile engineer from India, from Tamil Nadu, landed in Switzerland is the National Science of Switzerland. That is the power of these people. And all these people followed. And in drawing career, what we are helping you out is like to find this passion and turn this passion into a career. Hello?
Hi.
Hello? So what we are trying to do is like to find the passion and turn that passion into a career. Not only turning the passion into a career, to help students to choose the right course and right college. Choose the right course a career. This is exactly what, as an organization, Government Career is doing. How we are doing it, I'll tell you. And I'll just tell you in 5 minutes and we can wind up the session. What we do in Government Career is like, if you look at what passion is a mix of your personality, your interest, your motivation, your learning style, emotional quotient, and skills and abilities. For example, if your personality is an extrovert personality, you love to speak to people. There are certain careers that is suited for you. If you are an introvert, Elon Musk, who is the most richest person in the world now, he's an introvert. There are certain careers suited for your personality. And what's your interest? You can be a realistic interest, artistic interest, you can be a social interest. What is your interest? Third is like motivation. If you ask your parents, every day will we get goosebumps? Every day will we get money? Every day will we get salary? So you need something what motivates you to be in that career. Hello? Hello? So first is your personality, second is your interest, third is your motivation, then your skills and abilities, learning style and emotional coaching. Now, your skills and abilities can always be improved. Skills and abilities can always be improved. So what we do is like, we conduct an assessment. Now the class 10 students will go through it after the session. You can take an assessment to understand these 5 or 6 dimensions of the personality, of your passion, which defines the passion, and we can help you select the career that is aligned to this, which is right for you, which is good for you, which exactly matches your passion, which we want to build on. That exactly is an organization Government Career is planning to do, or is doing for the last years, where we associate with around 30 to 40 plus institutions in Bangalore. We have done with around 2,000 plus assessments where we are really helping students to find out the passion. If you ask me what is the source of it, this is internationally certified by ONET, Occupational Network, which is funded by US Department of Labor. The US Standard is there for the last 70 years. They are using this tool to understand which career they should go to, which job that is suited for you. So what we do is like initially, after this kind of session, we can take an assessment, which we will have in the computer lab now. And after that, we just show you the report. So you can get a report with all this. And we also have counselors who will guide you for a one-on-one session to get this into reality. This is exactly what, as an organization, we do. So you have a detailed report on your personality, interest, motivation, skills and abilities, etc. to understand which career that suits you, which is exactly what you want. Then you can take an informed decision. Hello? Hi. We will not take a decision by this. Who will take the decision? You only have to take the decision, but we can help you to take an informed decision by understanding what you like, what's your passion. And this one-on-one session, it can also be with parents. It should be with the parents because we only know children, right? We only know child. So this is exactly what we do as an organization, and that's exactly what we want to do further as well. So I hope you got the information, something which is very valuable. Any doubts you have, please will be answered for Q&A. Any questions you have, please ask. Or else you find. Any doubts? Please do ask. Hello?
Hi.
Parents? How do you feel? Any doubts, please? We'll be very happy to do that. So this is exactly what we do. Turn your passion into career, make a well-informed career decision, and select the right course and right for exams. We can help you choose the right stream for your PU and then going ahead further. Any questions? If you don't have any questions, it means two things. Either you have now got anything or you understood everything.